Hey, seventh grade. This screencast is a repeat of something I gave you in person a couple of days ago, which is just a breakdown of the process of how people studying the past go about researching the past. And we will mirror some of this process in more detail during the course of the year when we start getting into research projects. To recap what I talked about in class in person, people who want to learn about the past often begin by asking questions about the past, something they want to know more about, something they're curious about, a focus of inquiry, if you will. Examples might be, how did the belief in one God develop? Or another example would be, when did humans first arrive in North America? So people researching the past will start with some question they're trying to answer. Once they have their question, they start digging into sources. And as you're learning in class, the kinds of sources you look at, the kinds of tools you use depends on the lens through which you're looking. So an anthropologist's lens is going to be different from a historian's lens, which is going to be different from an archaeologist's lens, and so on and so on. But generally speaking, anybody looking to learn about the past will look through a combination of primary sources and secondary sources. And those things can include a wide range of different kinds of resources for learning about the past. So they ask their questions, they analyze their sources, and then eventually, when all is said and done, people come up with one of two things. They either come up with a theory of the past, sometimes known as a thesis, or they come up with a story of the past, also known as a narrative. And there are lots of people who do writing about, ancient civilizations or prehistory or even more modern topics, where they're looking to develop theories or tell stories. And sometimes people do a combination of both. If you read books or see documentaries, sometimes you'll see people doing both at the same time, presenting a theory and also telling a story. So anyway, this is a general description of how we learn about the past. The more specific tools and techniques will depend on the field of study you're involved in. And that's something we'll get into also a little bit more in class throughout the year. Have a good day.